Tuesday, they're gonna. Oh, he said the song was the biggest letdown of the summer.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Specs. Damn.
Specs is throwing
bombs.
Well, like we said, we're gonna pick this beef up on the YouTube live stream.
Yeah. We're gonna switch to YouTube. So go on YouTube, log in.
It's gonna be in the bio right now.
We'll put the link in the bio. Yeah, we'll put the link in the bio momentarily. Listen to the show Fridays, and yeah, let's do it.
Oh, see you later, Kushmar. Listen on link in bio.
All right, so end it, yeah. All right, guys. So now we're switching over. This is kind of awkward for the podcast people, but it's all good. It's all good. All the loyals listened, watch live. It's time to tell you guys what's happening this weekend in Orange County. It's time for
What's poppin'?
Hey,
What's poppin'?
bada bing, bada boom.
What's up?
What do you got for us this week?
Inventory, we got Coda the friend.
Coda the friend.
I don't know what he's about. Coda.
Ese Cota.
Yeah, but he's gonna be Wednesday, 28th. So if you would like Coda the friend, pull up. Then coming soon we got K West or Quest. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but I assume he's hip hop related. So
Didn't even do a Google search.
yeah.
I assume he's hip hop related.
La Santa, we got
La Santa.
Choppy's music video release party. I'm not sure who Choppy's is, but they're having a music video release party at La Santa. It's free. It's 18 and over. It's tonight. Oh, I mean not tonight, but Friday the 23rd, which it would be the night this.
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight. I don't know. Then we got, but people that are gonna be there, performances, it's gonna be Darby and Apollo Bebop. So pull up. Let's get. Pull up. Let's get. Okay. Who did that? That wasn't me. Then we got Subatomic, which is a post-punk to post-disco, like, I guess, night. That's going to be Saturday the 24th. It's going to be free. Then we got the Strokes tribute as well at La Santa. That's also going to be free that same night. Then we got Thursday the 29th, we got paint night with Brushstrokes. So pretty much, you know, beer and paint, or I don't know what kind of drinks, but
Yeah.
drinking and painting. That's always
Nice.
fun.
Is that like a bring your own type of drink thing?
No, I think you have to buy. Or you have to sign up for it, and then I assume it comes with a couple of drinks or a drink or two. Then coming soon, though, we got Riviera and Gavelin, which is two dope female MCs. They're going to be coming down to La Santa soon, so watch out for that. OG Mike's, we got Funk Freaks anniversary. So, yeah. I've only been to a couple Funk Freaks. That shit gets down. I ain't gonna front. Like, that shit. The vibes are sick. And that's Friday the 23rd. Then we got Frankie J.
Yeah.
I'm on. Okay. I can't sing, bro, but if I can. In the shower I can sing like a motherfucker.
If I can.
Then we got Time Nightclub. We got nothing this week, so.
Dry as fudge, hit him
Dry
like
as
that.
fuck. Dry as fuck, man.
Hit him La Vida Cantina, fuck time like I'm just kidding.
Wow, bro.
Wow,
Shade.
aggressive.
Oh.
Oh shit, we're live on, my bad.
And then we got downtown Santa Ana. We got Mo Better Mondays on the Cool Lab as always. So pull up. I mean,
Pull up on you.
Pull up with a stick.
I mean,
Pull up with a stick.
yeah, with a stick. Hey. But yeah, that's it, bro. That's all I got for what's poppin'.
Mr. Poppin'.
Hey.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right.
That's all you got for what's poppin'.
That's all. I
Shout out, get the flyer at the Vibrators on Instagram. What is going on? Oh, feedback. Oh, it's feedback. Sorry. Yeah. So we got what's popping on there. We got all the flyers, and now moving on to another segment. We got to tell you about something you gotta get all over your face, ears, neck, and chest. It's time for the blessing. What do you got for us?
Yeah, this week's blessing we got OPM Presents Young Nation Volume 2. So, this is Dom Kennedy's camp. Interesting about this camp is that they don't really put out a lot of music like this. I mean, it's kind of like very spread out. So there's not a lot of momentum to build up on this. But Young Nation Volume 2 is featuring obviously Dom Kennedy, Nico G4, Zeke, and J305 are on this. There is
One Brew.
It's a 18 track album or compilation, and we're gonna play that for you. Heavy West Coast vibes. We got Mondo's gonna play some tracks.
Yeah, I chose 3. The first one I chose is Do It Big, which is J305 featuring Dom Kennedy.
Nice.
Then the next one is Shit I'm On featuring Quentin Miller,
Ooh.
which is by Dom Kennedy, that one's pretty tight. And then the last one I kind of heard right before we started the show. It was Fuck You Mean. It's just pretty tight too.
Nice.
And that's by Warm Brew.
Fuck you mean.
Sounds like an interesting name. Really cool.
Warm Brew.
So let's check it out.
All
Not a
right.
cold brew.
Warm brew.
Yeah, OPM Presents Young Nation Volume 2.
Hey. All right, this is the blessing. Shout out to Carlos every week bringing you blessings. We've had like 100 blessings at this point, more than 100.
Yeah. Fuck, man, we out here really living.
Yeah, man. Still don't know how to use a mic, huh?
Oh man.
All right, guys. Mondo, play the tracks. Let's get it. Rodriguez Show. All right, Bronx is outside. Okay, so we're gonna do the 3 songs, and then we're gonna fade out.
It's your man Alaz, and you listening to the Rodriguez Show.
Do 3 songs, we're gonna fade out.
Hey, where's the link to the thing?
Put the link in the bio.
These 3 songs.
Hey,
Unless you're gonna do a performance.
yo, the link in the bio, right?
I haven't started. I don't want people. It's live now. I don't want people to go to it yet. We're live right now. I don't want people to. I can't put the link there because then people are gonna look at us and we're not ready. Wait, are we ready to go, James?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are we good? Like on the angles and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put the link. People are ready. Yeah. Can you let Frosty in? Should be in the hole.
Are you doing it? You're doing it, right?
Link in the bio. Yeah, I'll do it.
Do it better. We got big rugs in the studio, bitch. At least a nigga
Rich.
Ballin' Hills rec centers. What? I wouldn't change shit, but it's life I love. I'ma do it big, no time for
Mondo, take it down a little bit.
struggle. So many cars I can't tell
Hey,
you
what's
what I
up?
pick up and-
You guys make a bake?
What? Yeah. No, we didn't. We're live. We did it. We didn't do anything. Yes.
I know I checked it. It said streaming on my phone. Oh, there it goes. It's fine. I might cancel it. Well,
What shots you got set up? Is it just out?
it might have reset them, but I had one on you, one on Reyes and Carlos. Let's see, I might just go right after this.
Cut it back if you want.
I'ma get this money, I'ma get this cheddar. Do it big, do it big, do it big, do it better.
Well, it's also well laid. Yeah, but maybe that's a good thing.
And stream the streamer
Because
stuff.
you saw how the stream was there, like when it was showing her there.
Yeah, she was
it should be better. It's saying you're watching. Try refreshing. Did you already?
I done lost a couple bags, I never get them back. Recently I sit up on my ass, waiting for a break. Got up there and shot my shot like Golden State be doing. You cannot break the movement, can't unwake the woke. I had telling truths like
Hey,
I'm gonna buy a bunch of avocados if the Mexican border closes. I'm gonna sell that shit $20 a pop to white folks. Don't be mad at me for doing it.
Hey, can somebody let James borrow the phone for the interview? Can you let borrow his phone?
Mine's low battery.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 25%.
They gon' hate this shit.
What's that, 30?
I know.
Hey,
Nice.
Yeah.
These rap
You guys can plug your phone into this one.
It's okay, you can use mine.
Here, sorry.
What do you need for my phone right now?
with success.
What do you
need from my phone?
So I want him to monitor the stream on your, because you can't monitor the stream on your phone.
They're not really. I mean, it's telling me that it's on.
How stoned are you guys?
Well, like switch back.
We started earlier. I'm like crashing right now.
I would normally probably sleeping.
We haven't seen like this fucking sun.
I got stained glass, Italian gym bags. Put some respect on my name.
How much time we got, Mondo?
We have one more song,
Okay.
so 2 minutes, 5 minutes. No, wait,
No
no.
feelings.
6
Frosty,
minutes.
is the song you're gonna do is in the track?
Stay in
I was
attendance.
actually gonna do 2
I'm in
songs.
attendance.
So the main event was Fox and Jones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you don't need this track or anything?
Nope.
Okay, cool. He's gonna do, so yeah, after this, so fade it out, we're gonna do a new loop, because this is a different section of this. So yeah, so do that, fade out and then let me know when you loop again. We'll do the interview, basically catch up and talk about how the performance of the Cool Lab Festival was. Their album release event, right? Their project, and the project itself, and then we'll do the performance. And after that, you're all set. We're gonna live stream it on YouTube. So it's still gonna air on the radio next week, but we're just doing it today because it's Saturday. Okay, let's do a mic check.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. What up? It's Frosty on the microphone. How are you guys?
You're all set. So this one you're gonna have to. My stand is right here. Never mind. I'm still gonna have to be looking back at my computer, so I have my notes ready. Don't think like watching the video or something. Okay, so yeah, so I told you did you want to cover anything else that I didn't mention?
No, just like how the Cool Lab project went, and my EP release party.
Yeah, okay.
The EP itself.
Yeah. Sounds good. Have you done? You've done the 60 seconds, right?
Yeah, like the first time.
Yeah. You've been here 4 times now, right?
I know, it's great.
Nice. You're a regular now. For real, friend of the
No
show.
longer a rookie.
We had our first international act. We had these rappers from Spain come in.
No way, that's cool.
Yeah, they came in at 9 a.m. Pretty early.
That's cool though.
It could be a buzzkill. Is anybody else on the Wi-Fi? No.
I mean, I can get off the
I'm on the
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Maybe just in case.
Get off of it?
Yeah.
Not gonna let.
It's like we're camping.
It's like we're kidding.
So wait, when is this episode gonna air again?
Next Friday.
Next Friday? Well, I'll probably talk about the lineup too, because it hasn't been announced yet.
It will be by next Friday. Oh, but then it's gonna be live stream right now. So. I mean, if
The
you
real
want-
ones will know. Are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gonna save it on there
We'll post it later.
later? Alright.
We'll post it.
Either
after.
way, like if they watch, like,
You'll-
whatever, like, they know.
Yeah, it'll be
They're real
filtered.
ones and they know.
For real.
So we're done, Mondo? Is that the last one?
Yeah. Well, it's not done yet. But yeah.
How do I save the story? I don't know how to do that. Do you know how to save your Instagram live?
I think when you end it, it gives
It's
you,
already
like, the option.
saved.
Okay.
Alright, which one?
The one we did, the longer one we did.
I already saved it. I already added it to the story.
Thank you for just coming in with our crazy schedule.
It actually worked. I had a school orientation for online class from 9:30 to 10:30, so like I would have been up anyways. So like,
This is the last song, right?
Yeah. Okay, so are we good, James, or what do you think?
Trying to eat.
Yeah, we're kind
Well,
of
I'm
funny.
gonna-
We connect you again.
Do you want to just go Instagram?
One of my
Sure.
cousin's birthday.
What do
I
you
mean, I don't mind doing the same thing if you want me
In the
using
evening.
your phone.
You want to do both?
Or in the
Just in
afternoon.
Yeah, I can leave it running.
I'll mention before we start. I'll be like, we're doing it on both.
Yeah, and the stream's still going. It says 2 people are on there now. I don't know if it's you guys.
How do you do that thing where you like sticky the message or something?
That's the wrong guy.
That's the IG thoughts.
You guys have
Mondo, I don't need a loop. I need you to end it.
And then
There you go. Yeah. And hold on. Don't loop it. YouTube having issues. There we go, James. If you wanna, yeah. Frosty. Hey, you're on Instagram Live right now.
What's up, y'all?
All right, you ready, Frosty?
Yes.
You know how it all works.
Yes. Ain't my
Okay.
first rodeo.
All
My fifth.
right, Mondo, you can start looping now. There you go, Mondo. Appreciate it, man. Killing it.
Thank you, sir.
Ready?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And we back on the Rodriguez Show here on Hits 101 Radio. Shout out to Licor Colecta. That's the rap group from Spain that we just had our first international artist. So yeah, shout out to us, man. Milestone right here. And shout out to Mondo for the mix that he just did. Check it out on well, if you're listening, you heard it. And final shout out, big shout out to our guest here returning for the 4th time, Frosty in the house. How's it going?
What's up? It's going great.
Hey, thank you for joining us on the Saturday morning recording. I appreciate the flexibility in the schedule.
Nah, you gotta do what you gotta do, and I'm happy to be here.
Hey. And we're broadcasting on Instagram Live right now for the people that joined us when we recorded. So shout out to everybody on Instagram Live. James, if you have a question, just like give me a tap on the shoulder or something. So that way people can ask you questions too.
Wow.
Hey.
Nice.
All right. So Instagram real quick, at officially Frosty. You used to be Frosty 5000, right? And then changed it.
Yes. So I don't know. I just wanted to consolidate the Instagram handle, and just wanted to be official.
Yeah.
You know.
It was officially Frosty.
Yeah.
So the last time you were here was to promote the Cool Lab performance, the Cool Lab Festival performance. How did that go?
It went super well. It was like a freaking movie. Like, I don't know. It was just like everything you could imagine and then some.
Yeah.
And it was really cool because I was the first act. I was the opener.
Yeah.
And I guess when I was going on, there's a theater at the Segerstrom Center of the Arts, and the Phantom of the Opera had just ended. So there was like lots of people who had just seen this amazing show, and then they walk out and they see me. So I was like, "What's up, y'all?"
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, seeing that song "Show Me" live was a highlight for me.
Really?
Mondo plays that song all the time. I love that
It's a
song.
good song.
That's a classic.
Thanks. Shout out Joseph Jams one time.
Yeah.
Missed that.
We need to get him on. You know, he told me he was like, he's not available for interviews. I was like, dang
Really?
it. Yeah, I was like, maybe I'm speaking it into existence.
Maybe one day.
You were also on the Amigas podcast recently. How was that?
Yes, it was amazing. It felt like I was just hanging out with my amigas, because
Yeah.
they are like my friends.
Yeah.
So it was very wholesome and natural, and it was just really cool to just have those, like, sit down and just have, like, a really deep conversation, because we're all really busy, booked and busy, as Priscilla would say. So just, like, making time to just talk about everything going on and how we feel, how, what we plan to do next. It was just cool.
Yeah, and I was here for that. I was just here for a bit, but it sounds good. I've been working on it. Sounds great. Check it out at soundcloud.com/Amigas podcast, right? I think that's what it is.
Plug the Amigas one time.
Yeah, it's a different interview than you'll get here. You guys get deeper. Like, we don't go for an hour. We just
it's a different energy for sure, because it's very, like, I don't know, just all girls, it's like a different thing. That's why I respect what they're doing, because you don't see too many, like, all female, like, just organizations that are doing stuff consistently. So shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out.
And shout out to you guys too. Like, I know you guys are helping them a lot, but it's cool that you guys are helping each other in different ways.
Yeah, we say that they're a crosstown rival, but we're just kidding. So this project, you got a project coming up. It's about to be released. What is it called?
Yes, so I'm releasing my debut EP. It's gonna be self-titled, so it's gonna be called Frosty, just so people can know my name, I guess. But yeah, it has 4 tracks and then 2 like exclusive tracks that are only gonna be available with the purchasing of like on Bandcamp or physical copies.
Okay.
So you have to check it out
That's cool.
to see what the exclusive stuff is. But yeah, I tried to stay true to myself and not try to be someone people expect me to be. So I hope y'all can vibe with it, and I'm sure you guys will.
When does it drop?
So the physical copies drop the same day as my EP release party, August 30th, and then a couple days later I'm going to release it digitally, just to give people like the real ones, like if you really want to hear it or purchase it, come to my event August 30th. It's going to be at the Main Cave Barbershop. It's kind of next to like I think it's across the street from like Proof and Copper Door. So it's gonna be super lit, and the lineup is like super fire. I like don't know how I managed to get so many amazing artists on the lineup, but you know, just like so much talent in the like community that you know I feel like I had to like ask these people. Yeah, so I think it's the first time I'm announcing it, y'all. So if you're on live, yeah, if you guys are on live, you guys are real ones. So that my EP release party is August 30th. It's the Friday of Labor Day weekend, and it's like I said, it's gonna be at the Main Cave in downtown Santa Ana. And for DJs, we got DJ Ali Rock, and we got DJ Bianca, another local DJ. So I'm really excited about that. Just, you know, having two female DJs I think is a super cool thing. I like to support, you know, the femmes out there, and, you know, just support each other. So cool. I got two female DJs. Shout out DJ Alarak, DJ Bianca. And then for the live performers, I got Oxy, who's going to open up the night, which I'm super excited about. He's a youngin', but he's so talented. Like, I don't know how he, like, writes the stuff he does at such a young age, but it's super cool to hear, and it's inspiring. Like, he inspires me too. Damn. So I got Oxy and then Apollo Beatbop, who are going to follow Oxy, and then I'm gonna go ahead and perform after them, which is weird. Like, Apollo Beatbop's opening for me, what? Like, but they're the homies, you know. So I had to get them on the lineup. So yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. I'm gonna do some new stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna try to stay true to myself. So I'm gonna be doing stuff that people probably wouldn't expect, and then dropping some new stuff.
Damn.
So y'all should come through August 30th.
August 30th.
It's gonna be a lituation.
That's next week for the people that are listening to the podcast. But if you're on Instagram, it's a couple weeks away. But yeah, go for it. It's exciting. We'll be there. I'll be there.
I'm excited.
Hey. So back to the officially self-titled EP that you're releasing. Mm-hmm. What was the hardest track to make on that one?
Let's see. What was the hardest track? Probably. Well, the easiest one was Puppet Show. I don't know. I feel like they're all kind of intricate, but I would probably say the hardest one was maybe Fucking Apology. Because that song specifically, like, I feel like I have to tap into, like, a certain emotion in order to, like, get the recorded version to sound the way I want it to. So I think for that reason, probably Fucking Apology, just because, you know, I needed to really tap into, you know, my feelings. And it's, like, I'm fairly new to, you know, making music, so it's still kind of hard for me. But that was probably the hardest one, just because I needed to speak on stuff from a different place or sing from a different place. So probably Fucking Apology.
Hey, that's cool. Yeah, I'm glad it's good to challenge yourself in this stuff, you know, like experiment with what you like, and like you said, just be yourself, because that's how you find like who you really are. What about your favorite track?
My favorite track is probably Riding Down the Block.
Yeah,
that one. I don't know. I just like rapping it. I like singing it, and some of the lines in there, like, I don't know. I just feel like a boss ass bitch when I play that song. So
nice.
That's my favorite one.
So the album release party is on the 30th, like you said. We're excited to be there. We're excited to hear the EP too. Yes. Oh, and then you have 2 extra songs on the physical release, the CD, right?
So they're just 2 extra exclusive tracks. So take that how you may, you know.
It's so cool.
Yeah, and yeah.
Hey. So what else do you have coming up this year? Is this your big thing? Like, you have to go promote this now, right? You're gonna perform a lot?
Yes. So honestly, just like after I get this EP out and finally have like something I can show the world, like kind of like a resume for music. Because right now I've just been doing lots of live stuff, and that's how I've been, you know, making a name for myself. But I feel like it's gonna be like a game changer having like a whole project out for people to listen to. I'm just excited to like make more music, you know, and just really try to experiment different styles and work with different people. And yeah, so
awesome.
Just that, and like I said, stay true to myself and collab with as many dope artists as I can. I already got a couple collabs coming up in the future, but you know, some exciting stuff. He may make a special appearance at my EP release party. Who knows?
Damn.
Yeah, but I got some other super talented artists that I'm gonna work with. A lot of them are Santa Ana locals, which is something I've like really like tried to make an effort to, you know, help support and, you know, promote locals, because like, they've been there for like a hot minute, and they've been doing this. You know, people who are just coming into the scene. And I sometimes I consider myself, you know, like an outsider because I don't live in Santa Ana. So I like to respect, you know, the locals and try to work with them, you know, and, you know, just respect their art and their craft. So I've been working with like local Santa Ana artists for a lot of my visuals and music as well. So, you know, just the best way to
grow.
To grow is just help the people in the city that, you know, have been working at it for a while.
Good way to give back too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, we can't wait for everything. I want to check in. Is there any questions or anything on Instagram? Any
Priscilla
shout-outs?
Alana says, "Viva la Frosty."
Hey, ooh, I've never heard that. What's that?
Viva la Frosty.
Skillet. Skillet.
All right, so
Viva la Frosty.
so you're gonna do a little performance for us, a little poetry reading, right?
Mm-hmm.
Carlos, we need to get him over here for the setting up for the camera here. So what are these poems? What can you can say what you want about them. You can say as little or as more as much.
Yeah. So I kind of mentioned this a couple times, but just staying true to myself. You know, I first started off with poetry, and it was like my gateway art form into music, I guess. But yeah, I feel like in a way these are kind of like their own songs, and I wrote them in high school, so they're kind of old. But they're very, like, I don't know, you'll have to listen to them. They all kind of have a different message. I'm going to do 2 of them. So just, I guess, listen and take it as you may. But I wrote this when I was, like, 17, 18. I'm 21 now, but they're still, I feel like, pretty relevant, and I can still connect with them. So, yeah.
All right. This is Frosty on the Rodriguez Show. Let's get it.
Alright, so this first one is untitled. I remember you told me. I remember you told me time did not exist, and if that notion true, it's on nothing that I miss. But I don't want your love if it's conditional. They say the real thing's a drug, made me medicinal. Leather boots, nylon shoes, baby, I'll be a centerfold. Man of your word, and my name's the sweetest thing you've ever told. And you know the blizzard's bitter if Frosty ain't keeping it cold. Cause I got this icebox where my heart used to be. Guess you could call me heartless, but I just prefer the freeze. And I hate it when you make my heart melt down to my knees. But I love it when you hold me close, I'm your bird, you're my bee. So together we'll fly to altitude so high, levitate above the sky, penetrate God's eye with the power to make him cry soon as he realized that. 36, 82, 21, 11. You and me, baby, we're a match made in heaven. But for now, let's stay on earth, share our knowledge for what it's worth. Plant our seeds of virtue, grow a garden of truth. Within the minds of our miseducated youth, be our son's counselor, not teacher. Our daughter's choir, never preacher. Expand craniums in our leisure. Time, I mean nothing. This whole verse has got me bugging, infatuated by the concept of loving. Love in, love out, love all about. Cyclical in nature, my love shall nourish thou. For there is no better nothing than now. So if now is nothing, later must be something. And if you think everything is relative, our minds are in conjunction. Searching for something I can see it in your face. A quest for harmony among the human race. Ripped to fight for tribe in heaven, tribe in time, tribe in space. Warrior of word, guardian of wisdom, enemy of hate. Concepts known but not seen, blinded by acts of make-believe. Sight detects the surface, but not what's in between the cracks in your dreams. Pillows busting at the seams, filled with thoughts of you and thoughts of our eternity. Ride or die, baby, I know sometimes it hurts, but when I leave this earth, I want you to drown my hearse.
This lady, right? Yeah, there we go. Awesome.
Thanks. So yeah, that was my first one. And yeah, the cool thing I like about like poetry in general is like it's kind of like a little time capsule. Like I remember how I felt or what I was thinking when I was writing something. You know.
Yeah. Does that come back up when you do it again?
Yeah, for sure. Which kind of goes back to me like tapping into emotions, like which I think like artists do in general, like paint, like mixed media artists and like painters, you know, and they like have to feel a certain way before they make like their best, you know, piece. So in a way, that's what I try to do or what I feel when I express, you know, my poetry. But that was the first one that was untitled.
Yeah.
This next one is called I Am Robot. So you mentioned, you know, or we referred to like my old Instagram handle, Frosty5000. And I made that name for one of like 2 kind of reasons. I think the first reason was because of this poem where I talk about being a robot, and then the second reason is like Andre 3000,
Nice.
Frosty 5000, you know. But yeah, so this one's called I Am Robot, and it's just about like Cause I've had a lot of people tell me that like I don't show emotion,
Mhm.
and I'm just like, I'm sorry, you know, it's just me.
Just a robot.
So this is a poem about, you know, feeling like a robot sometimes. So it's called I Am Robot.
Hey.
I'm actually gonna take a little sip of water really quick.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Shout out Instagram Live. Anything on Instagram Live?
Yeah, Leo Mendez says saludos de Colorado.
Ooh, nice.
He's in Colorado.
They
He's learning
recently-
Spanish.
Yeah,
I
he's
know,
just waiting
that's
for your last guest. They're going to Colorado, right?
Alright, so this one's called I Am Robot.
All right, let's get it. Go ahead.
I am robot. That I am, not woman or man, made of recycled cans and hopes and dreams. I may look like I can help, but things are always as they seem. You see, my joints squeak, my eyes leak, my engine's weak. It's hard for me to speak, and I'm 99.9999% sure my programming is obsolete. I'm sometimes self-destructive, keep my criticism constructive. No need to be plugged in, cause baby, I'm a solar-powered, self-empowered metal flower. I'm the Frosty 5000, I'll recall cause I'm wildin', and though my gadgets are styling, my defects keep piling in. I don't show emotion, malfunction and commotion, lack love but not devotion. I only function near the ocean, and I think my laugh box is broken. I may be outdated, but my fate cannot be calculated. My metal parts protect my heart, they always have, right from the start.
Frosty on the Rodriguez Show. Thank you so much for being here.
5,000.
Officially
Yeah.
Frosty on Instagram. The 30th, August 30th is the release event. We'll be there. We'll post links. We'll post information on our Instagram, but also for Instagram. Check it out. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you guys for having me.
Hey, of course, yeah. Come back anytime. You know how it is. You know you're a regular
Yes,
now, friend of the
yes.
show. All right, and that's it for the show, guys. Thank you so much. Like I say every week, keep it funky, keep it fresh, keep it sexy. We out.
Tight, Frosty. I really like that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
the second one was dope. That first one,
Go ahead.
that shit was fucking good.
Yes, thank you.
You can end that. You can
You can end the
end
line.
the stream. Oh, you're still on.
I was gonna talk about how they legalized shrooms in Colorado. I was like, that's probably on shrooms right now.
This early?
I know, right?
You know what that
It's not even
kinda
that early
reminded me
anymore,
of,
chill.
The first one?
It's 2 hours later over there.
The first one reminded me of the Kendrick Lamar off of To Kill a
You
Butterfly.
get a,
This dick
you
is
get a picture of her?
Damn, that shit hard,
You want a
yo.
picture of her?
Yeah, I have like
Alright,
so
so-
two. I'm sorry,
I
the
got
two
one.
like exclusive shit. Well, the first one's like
Yeah,
a
pick it up.
Generacion, and the second
There you go,
one's
you
like a
gotta
little
go.
poem.
We still got
So, that's why they're not like song
music
songs,
breaks.
but like
Oh shit.
they're poems.
We still have 2 breaks.
We have one break, but we have 2 music. We have to, he has to play, yeah, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. I'll figure it. I'll have to take inventory of what I have. I'm sorry, I interrupted your conversation.
Oh, no.
We're gonna take a picture in the hallway and then